Malaysia was a magical experience. Hello everyone, in today's video I'm going to be talking about my highest viewed video, right? It's been about a year since I uploaded this video right here. The reason why I wanted to make this video is because I'm like, I started my channel about a year ago. I want to look back, reflect on the things I did, what I learned, etc. What was my mindset going into it? Go over some of the comments, etc., etc. So it leads us to here. My life will never be the same after visiting here. And if you can't tell by at the beginning of this video, I was obviously in Bangkok, Thailand. This is when I was in my high rise here. And I took a plane trip to Malaysia. And it's funny because I wasn't supposed to go to Malaysia. If you know the background story, you know. But for the people who are new watching here, I'm going to give you a quick little 10-second teaser. And then we're going to get right into the video. And I'm going to answer all the questions and comments I see under and explain some things. But real quick, 10 seconds. I was supposed to go to Vietnam, long story short, from Thailand to Vietnam. Ended up having a misunderstanding with someone who I was going to meet in Vietnam. So I was like, you know what, I don't even want to go no more. So I ended up going to Malaysia, and I'm glad I did that because this is what helped get me to where I'm at. And I also fell in love to the point where I'm like, I could see myself kind of living here. I'm like, should I do it? Should I not? So it's been on my mind ever since then. Should I live here? But good people all around, good vibes. And you're going to see, by the way, in this video, none of this is scripted. None of this is pre-rehearsed. This is all genuine. Most places I go to, I do research. I did no research upon coming to Malaysia. The only research I did was ask my friend who lives in Singapore, who's been to Malaysia a few times. I was like, I heard some rumors. Am I going to be safe? And he was like, bro, you don't got nothing to worry about. It's one of the safest countries. And that was all the research I did because this all happened last minute. So we're going to, without further ado, let's play this video, some of it. So right here, it's thundering and raining in Thailand. So this is also part of the reason why I wanted to leave because I guess I came at a bad time. So when I came, it was raining, thunder, and I'm like, I can't even enjoy myself like that.
6:20 a.m.
But this is me in my condo.
Just woke up. On the way to the airport. It's time to go to Malaysia.
You could hear it in my voice. I was kind of out of it because this was like 6:40. Yeah, there we go right there. 6:48 a.m.
Headed to the airport. I think the flight leaves at 9, so I should make it. It's like a 30-minute drive.
At the earliest, maybe 10:30.
Yeah, excited to go to Malaysia.
Waking up early, catch this flight. As you can see, the streets are very lively, all that type of stuff. We're going to get past this part, go straight to the airport. So I land at the airport.
Thankfully, it's early in the morning, so I didn't have to pay the second one. It was pretty quick. And I had a fast taxi driver. No one's on the road, so it's pretty cool. Now that I'm at the airport, I guess I'll see y'all in Malaysia.
A little bit.
So I know I said I'll see y'all in Malaysia, but I have to show y'all this real quick. They got a peach infused.
By the way, I did a live stream. I think it was like 2 days from here, and some guy was
vitamin water in there. Where's it at? See? They have an apple one and they got a peach one. I just have just enough bot to get it. But yeah, I just want to show y'all that real quick. I've never seen a flavor like that.
Hey y'all, so I have successfully landed in Malaysia and I'm feeling more energetic. I don't
Here we
know
go,
if it was
I'm in
the way
Malaysia.
the pilot slammed the plane on the ground that woke me up, or just the fact that it's so beautiful out here. But I feel a lot more alert. And look at the grab out here. They give you instructions. So when you're trying to find where to go, to take the grab or the taxi says, it gives you detailed instructions. Go to this gate, blah, 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 blah. So that's pretty dope. But yeah, I'm out here, about to enjoy this. Very excited. Keep it updated.
Very scenic. Talked to a couple people on the train. They were pretty dope. I'm like, I like this nature. When I first landed, this is what you see when you're trying to get into the town. Because the airport is maybe like 30, 45 minutes, an hour out before you get to the city center. So you're going to see a lot more greenery before you actually get to the city center. So I'm looking at this and I'm like, this is beautiful. The air looks clean. Everything's organized. I like the greenery. Skies are blue. It's a different vibe. Remember, just shortly before I was in Thailand, it was looking all rainy and thundery.
So that footage y'all seen in the last video clip was me taking the train. I was trying to take a grab, which is like Uber out here, for like 20 minutes. It didn't work, so eventually I gave up and take the train. It's like $6-7 USD.
By the way, and this is a warning for all the people who are coming to Malaysia for the first time, and maybe some local Malaysians who are watching this, you could tell me what happened. But long story short, I landed at the airport and I'm trying to take Grab. Now, when you're in Thailand and certain other places, okay, you sign up, you link your credit card or whatever, and you're good to go. Here, they were trying to do a face verification. So I don't know if they flagged my account because they're like, yo, you're jumping from country to country, or what was going on. But I couldn't use it. They made me do a face verification. So I tried it on one phone. One phone, the app was like messing up. It's like it wouldn't scan all the way. And then the other phone, my camera wasn't working. So I'm trying to do it on two different phones. And after a certain amount of time, I just gave up. So I'm like, yo, I wasted a lot of time doing that. And I don't know why they made me verify, but yeah, that's what I was talking about there.
And it takes you pretty far, almost to the complete city center. And then from there, that's where I'm gonna go to the Airbnb. But I'm looking at some of this stuff here. It's very exotic. I seen some tea up here. It was like watermelon, I think. It was super cheap too. Until I get to the next stop before I get something. I think I'm like 40 minutes. Let's see.
Keep in mind, this is my
First impression, super fire. Got lost at the train station, right? Ran into these two younger gentlemen. I'm like, they look like they speak English. Just started talking to them. Like, yo, can you help me? I showed.
So this is the famous story, well, not famous, but this is the big story I tell people as far as one of my first impressions of Malaysia. Long story short, I ended up getting, let me just screenshot this real quick. So I ended up meeting these local people.
Showed them the map.
And they helped me out.
Right? And he was like, yeah. We'll show you, we'll take you. Just follow us. So I followed them. I'm like, yo, I don't got cash or whatever. So I went to the ATM. I was like, they told me to, yo, come back here. We'll help you. We'll show you.
When I came here,
I went to the ATM.
Because a lot of people said stuff about
By the time I came back.
Oh, why are you saying this? You think we live in trees or something like that? I never said that. I was just saying that it's simply amazing as far as the infrastructure. Like when I come here, because most towns, most big cities, especially in America, when you go to like the downtown, it doesn't look that appealing. Like if anyone who's been to like downtown LA, downtown Las Vegas, Cleveland, wherever, most big cities in the downtown, there's like a lot of homeless people and all this type of stuff. Here, I'm like, yo, this looks like it was just built a month ago. Like I don't see any signs of like weathering, like, you know, rain damage, whatever. And everything looks so perfectly positioned and organized. I don't know, maybe I've been in America too long or something, but it just looked nice. And it wasn't overcrowded either. Like a lot of big cities in the downtown area, it's overcrowded. Like, look at this picture. Very nice, very scenic. This is something like I had to show my parents, like, hey, look at this.
Back to the ATM to withdraw cash. They already paid for my ticket.
I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? So
And they showed me the way. They walked with me.
And
And I just got off at the station. I tried to give them $10, which the tickets were like $2.50. And there's two of them, and they were like younger. So I'm like, I'm trying to look out for them, being the more older person in the situation. I tried to give them the money. They was like, nah. And they would not take the money for nothing. So, long story short, man, impressions have been good so far. I will say the customer service though, kind of almost put me in a bad lighting first, because I tried to speak to like 2 or 3 workers and they all just brushed me off. But other than that, it's been all good, no complaints from me. So now I'm about to see, I'm really close to this location. Yeah, I think it's pretty much like across the street. But I can tell already I'm gonna like this. Don't tell nobody, but I think I may have been in the wrong part of Asia this whole time. But that's just between us. I just can't get over this. This is so beautiful here. I did not expect it to look like this. Most countries I go to, whatever I do research before, watch a couple travel videos. This is one of the ones I just reached out at, honestly. I'm like, yo, I'm in Asia. I can't just stay in Thailand the whole time. I can't stay in Japan the whole time. I want to see something nearby. And I am very amazed by how beautiful this is.
A lot of people have been telling me like, yo, it's super safe, you don't gotta worry about anything. And I'm looking at it, I didn't expect it, for some reason I didn't know it was this modern. But this is definitely gonna be on the list. Even though the skies are clear and all that, it is true what people have been telling me that it's a little bit hotter than Thailand. So I gotta give y'all that disclosure, just so y'all know. At this point, I've only been here like less than 3 hours. I'm still trying to check. I think they got the little lime bites. Quick side note, even though it's hotter than Thailand, sometimes it don't feel like it because there's a lot of breeze, there's a lot of shade, I should say. You see the shade. So when you're walking, you're not directly in the sunlight the whole time. And then because Kuala Lumpur, or KL as the locals may call it, is close to the ocean. So I can feel a little bit of breeze right now. Like you see the trees shaking a little bit. So you feel the breeze. So those two things help. So don't feel as bad. But just a couple minutes from the Airbnb. Gonna check in real quick. Probably make a first impressions video, get something to eat, and then keep exploring for the rest of the day. All right, so I got the... Now, one thing I wanted to say when it came to my time in Malaysia, I want to say overall it was a great experience, right? This video made me want to look at potentially moving here because I'm like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like once I landed, I just had a feeling of like ease to me, a sense of peace. I'm just looking around, I'm like, I see the families and stuff. I'm like, man, this seems like a good family type of place. Like, it seems like it has a wholesome vibe, right? So each place you go to maybe has a different vibe. So for example, I love Thailand and everything like that, but it's just a different vibe, right? It's the same thing like if you were to go from, I don't know, California to Nevada or Florida or Michigan or something, you know? Each place has that unique vibe to it, but overall, I would say this was definitely a great experience, and I definitely enjoyed going to it. By the way, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually link this video in the. I'm gonna link this original video that I'm reacting to in the now comment section of this video that I'm making now. So for those who missed it, but I do want to look at some of the more common questions, comments, and concerns I got in relationship to this. All right, so we'll go over some of these quick comments real quick before we go ahead and do our thing. So one of them says, welcome to Malaysia. One thing tourists need to understand about Malaysia is that we're a diverse nation. We're not just composed of locals like Malays, Chinese, and Indians. Our population also includes people from other countries such as Nepal, Indonesia, Bangladesh, and the Philippines. Foreign workers from Nepal and Bangladesh can also be found in various roles, including as cashiers at convenience stores like 7-Eleven. Many of these foreign workers may have limited English language, so we did address that. I do appreciate that. I've been here for over a week now, and I love it. Grab is awesome. Grocery stores are amazing. Okay, so Mr. Dorsey, I want to let me know if they did that similar experience when it came to Grab as far as the face verification. Because I've had, unfortunately, the second time I went back to Malaysia, and let me go ahead and make this screen bigger. So the second time I went back to Malaysia, it's crazy because I had another interesting story with Grab. So I was ordered Grab, and I would get canceled on a lot, or the food would come like an hour later than it stated. So I'm like, I wonder what's going on with that. So maybe I just got unlucky in that sense both times. But either way, I still do love Malaysia. Your views will skyrocket now that you're in Malaysia. A lot of interest in living here. Okay, so apparently there's a big audience for Malaysia, according to this gentleman. Another gentleman says, best meal in Asia and it's Middle Eastern food. Rawr. Oh yeah, because I did end up going to a Middle Eastern restaurant, so that's probably why they're saying that. You won't feel you're out of place here in Malaysia, brother. Welcome and enjoy your stay. I definitely didn't feel like I'm out of place, so I will say, as someone who looks like me, when I went to Malaysia, I didn't feel any sense of like rejection or being an outsider or anything like that. So take that for what it is. Another one says, welcome to Malaysia. Eat a lot of delicious food. Yes, the food was extremely delicious. I appreciate that. I definitely enjoy the food out there. Let's do one or two more. Love your video. Welcome to Malaysia. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and that comes from Malaysia Player 13. He's been subscribed to me for a while. I remember that name. I think he's been in a couple of my live streams as well. By the way, guys, I'm going to be doing more live streams once I move here in around March, April time. Malaysia has the same power outlet as UK. Okay, that explains a lot. But yeah, that's it for that particular video. I wish y'all the best. Thank you for the support, and happy holidays.